What's up? Thanks so much for taking a second to drop in with me. It's Solomon from Your Maryland Lifestyle. Hopefully, you've kind of been paying attention and you're catching some of these videos because I'm loving to drop real estate gems on you guys. Yes, I love to let you guys know about all the events and everything happening and showcase my community, right? But I also, I really love to drop real estate gems. So it's always the medicine and the candy for me. So today we're actually going to talk about our market, right? Our local market and what's going on now that we're in the Memorial Day weekend. We're at the end of the month of May. Everybody's home. I figured I'd just drop a little update on the market because things are shifting. And even though everybody's out having fun, when it's time to chill and calm down, some of these things might come into your thought process, right? So I just want to press this on your conscience if it's something that you've been thinking about, and that's our local real estate market. When I say our local real estate market, I'm talking about Frederick and the surrounding areas, even though Frederick is usually high up as far as in the national rankings and where we stand nationally. So a lot of the stuff that happens nationally will apply here with Frederick, and some of those things won't, right? So let's talk about it, right? What we're seeing, because let me just say this, as a realtor, I think it's actually my job first, even though I'm always chasing business, is to actually calm the noise, right? To just kind of to help people navigate, empower them with as much information as possible so they kind of understand what's happening and what will end up being one of the larger transactions that they ever go through in their life, even if they do it twice, right? The values go up, it becomes the largest again. So you want to be empowered with as much information as possible, excuse me. So I just want to make sure I'm always here to do that for you guys, right? So I just want to talk about this shift in the market that we're seeing, right? Yes, we're holding steady with home values a little bit, even a drop in a few percent or so is okay. And that, yes, a lot more homes are coming on the market, and that's for a reason, right? And that's because what we're seeing is with those interest rates shifting, people getting a little bit of a FOMO because they know they may have missed the market, right? So what we're actually seeing is a little bit of a normalcy. It's actually returning to what's more of a normal market, because you can't just list your home anymore, right? That's not happening, right? So what you're seeing is, yeah, you might even talk to a realtor friend, or you might be speaking with a realtor now, and they're telling you, they're not they're getting 5 offers on a home instead of 25, right? Because that's actually what we're seeing. They're not getting 12 appointment showings a day. They're getting 3 to 5, right? All that is still great. That's still awesome. That means what you have is highly qualified, highly interested buyers in the market who are still finding this affordable. Yes, did some people get priced out of the market? Yes, but this is the market. Things go up and down. So we have to always kind of operate in the now, because that's all we can do, right? So yes, there's a slowdown, right? But you got to keep things in perspective. So unless you're 105, I'm probably going to say this in the next 20 videos, right? But unless you're 105 years old and you're watching this now, first, congratulations. Second, that was the last time you've seen interest rates as low as they were over the last 3 years, right? So what I like to say is interest rates were on sale at a massive discount, and people were able to gobble that up because they understood price versus cost. So if you sat on the fence, maybe you're a realtor or you weren't able to grab enough information to help you understand price versus cost. So yes, homes were a little bit overvalued, but because interest rates were so low, they're saving so much money on the back end. Sometimes $100,000 or more dollars on the back end, they will gladly pay $40,000, $50,000 over in that current market, right? Now that has changed. But you have to keep things relative. Over the last 105 years, we have never seen interest rates as low as we have seen over those last 2 years, right? So Black Friday happened for interest rates, and now that's over, and we might not see that. We likely aren't to see it again for well over 50 years, right? So that's what happened. Timing is everything. So if you weren't able to do so, it's because your timing did not dictate so, or maybe, like I said, your realtor wasn't able to educate you on price versus cost, right? But that's why you guys got to tap in with me. I'm going to always drop these jewels with you. I'm always going to empower you with information so you understand your market, but you also understand how to operate in your market, right? So you don't make mistakes, right? Okay, so that's super important, but all is not lost. You may have missed the market. Yeah, you likely did miss the most prime market, right? But home values are still high, especially in our area, right? So that's where being in such a great place like Frederick County comes in handy. Home values are still high, and like I said, rates are low, especially relative to what they were before this massive home interest rate discount came, right? So rates are still low. Buyers are still in the market to buy a home, right? And if you are looking to buy a home, you need to do so now, because I don't know if you've been paying attention, but you likely have. But over the next 6 to 9 meetings, the Feds are planning to raise the interest rates, 3 or 4 or more times, right? So if you don't act now, this is where time it can affect you again, right? So if you are on whatever side you are on in your research, excuse me, in your home, in your home purchase, your home ownership journey, then you need to really act now. There is a little bit of a need to act now, right? Now, what's most important to help you get off the fence is really a realtor or someone who's able to help you with the right skills, with being able to work in the now, right? Because that old market is dead. That's over with. I don't see that returning. I don't think you need a crystal ball so much to realize that old market is not returning. But there is a new way to do real estate. There is a new way to actually get things done to make sure people feel like they're in win-win situations again. And that's with a realtor who has what I like to say, real offers, real value, right? Things that actually matters, right? So what I want to do right now, I just want to go through quick what I'm offering to, what my clients and people that I'm coming across. And that way you guys understand what value is and what just having a realtor, put you, link you up with emails and hopefully list or sell your home. That's not what we do here, right? So what we do is we have a full price home offer program that we use, so that way if you are worried about the market in any way, if you don't want to do showings, if you don't want to do repairs, if you don't want to stage your home or anything like that, I actually am linked with a program that allows me to actually offer full price cash offers on the spot for anybody who's looking to list or sell their home. And then you link with me, you fill out a form. That's how easy it is. You actually fill out a form, give me all the information I can value at your home, formulate an instant cash offer, come out, get that in, we come out, validate all that information and get that offer in your hand. And then we just introduce all the selling options that we have. I have what's called a perfect home finder, which I know a lot of realtors don't have. And that's why you weren't able to find your home in that old market when it was most opportune for you, because they weren't able to find you off market homes. They weren't able to invest their own money to build the most opportune areas for you to find you a home and market in that home and get you in front of all the buyers before everybody else, before realtors tell them how much more money they can make if they list. But we get in front of those people and get you in the home you want according to your perfect guidelines, right? So you need that in your life, and you still need it now, especially as the market shifts, right? You want to be able to get perfect homes under market value, because everybody's going to be trying to get every dollar they want as they start to have to lower these prices on their homes. So you want to be able to work off market a little bit. You need a realtor who understands target marketing. I also, with the cash offer program, I offer what I like to call my free home valuation. You see that a lot from people, but it actually matters, right? People, I know you don't want to deal with that, but the algorithm is wrong. Okay, guys, Zestimate is off most of the time, right? Those home valuations are algorithms. They don't really deal in a neighborhood, a micro market is what I like to call them. So you might be a little close on that number, but likely you're off, right? And it can go either way. You can be off by several thousand, in the positive way. You can be off by several thousand, and your house may be worth a lot more than you thought. So it always benefits you to talk to somebody who understands the market, an agent who understands actually what the value is of the market in their area, in your area. And it's also important for me to stress that the only two things that actually dictate what the price of the home is the market and the appraisal. Unless you're a cash buyer, then none of that applies to you. You can pay whatever you want, right? But for the majority, 90% of the people in any market, what dictates your price is the appraisal, right? And the market. So it doesn't matter how many things you've done in your home if you can't justify it empirically, right? So that's a little rough. I know it's a little, but it might hit you in the wrong way, but it's the truth. So it's always important to come to terms with those things if you are thinking about selling. So here's what I need you to do, right? If you're interested in the cash offer, or the full price home sale, or using the perfect home finder, whether you need to move up or you need the right size, or you're a first time home buyer, or you're interested in just getting a free home valuation because things are shifting and that might help you get off the fence as far as what your next decision is, I would love to speak with you. I don't know where this video is. I start on YouTube and then they kind of populate from there. If it's YouTube, then the link is in the description. Please follow, subscribe, like the video. I like to always drop these gems and like I said, empower everyone who comes across these channels with information. Okay, so like I said, the links will be in the description. If you see it anywhere else, just hit the learn more button, comment, DM me, give me a call, text. All that information is always included wherever you find these videos. It's Solomon with Your Mail and Lifestyle, the digital mayor. I'll check in with you guys later.